From Johnny canceling his wedding at the very last minute to Kaz Crossley getting arrested for taking drugs on a flight, here are the biggest Love Island scandals ever. So first, we've got the cheating doctor. It seems like Love Island's Dr. Alex George was up to some shady business behind closed doors. Rumor has it he was caught red-handed texting other women while he was still in a relationship with his now ex-girlfriend Ellie Hecht. The two had been going steady since early 2021 and even considered getting a love nest together. But like always, the truth always comes out. Looks like Dr. Love wasn't so good at practicing what he preached. Although Ellie was a little too forgiving for her own good, she gave him another chance after he cheated on her in the earlier days of their relationship. But it looks like he just couldn't keep it in his pants. Despite Ellie being his rock during a tough time in his life, Alex went ahead and multiple women while they were together. Guess his relationship skills aren't as good as his medical ones. I know cheating's pretty messed up, but so is the situation Kaz Crossley got herself in. The reality star was reportedly arrested for alleged criminal offenses after a video of her snorting some suspicious-looking white powder surfaced online. Apparently, she was detained at Abu Dhabi airport while she was trying to catch a flight to Thailand. The authorities flagged her name after coming across a 2-year-old video of Kaz doing lines of a white substance during lockdown back in 2020. So Kaz was caught red-nosed this time, or white-nosed. Her run-in with the law didn't end at the airport. She was reportedly taken to Dubai Police HQ's Criminal Investigation Department before being transferred to the Deportation of Violators section at Dubai International Airport. The detention center had high walls with barbed wire on top and was surrounded by more fencing with barbed wire. Sounds like a pretty unpleasant place to be stuck in. Thankfully, Kaz has since been released and issued a statement thanking her fans for their support. She mentioned wanting to take some time to reflect before commenting on the events, which is probably a wise decision. And no, Kaz isn't the only Islander who's been arrested.
The person he fancies the most, himself. Meanwhile, the Islanders are discussing nighttime noises.
Vakili found herself in hot water too. While on holiday in her home country, Iran, the 33-year-old beauty claimed that she was arrested for wearing skinny jeans, which the authorities deemed too revealing. Anna described how she was dragged into a police van by female officers, which must have been a terrifying experience. Vakili's brush with the Iranian law enforcement sounded quite intense. She recounted that the female officers were speaking to her in Farsi and insisting that her skinny jeans were too tight and not Islamic, and even tried to force her into a police car. Luckily, Anna's aunt was there to intervene and explain that she was from England and didn't understand the local customs. Anna herself pretended not to understand Farsi, which seems to have worked in her favor as the officers eventually let her go. It's a relief that the situation didn't escalate any further. And then we've got an Islander who thinks cyberbullying isn't that serious. Brad from Love Island thought that it would be a great idea to bully Rachel during an Instagram live with his buddies Jake, Tyler, and Aaron. They all had a good laugh at Rachel's expense, and even made fun of her appearance. Brad went as far as calling her a non-bombshell, and the others joined in on the mockery. How hilarious, right? After getting called out, they all made public apologies to Rachel, but she publicly denied it. And while that's pretty interesting, looks like even the villa can't escape some royal drama. Camilla Thurlow from Love Island Series 3 was rumored to have dated Prince Harry back in 2014, and in 2017, whispers were going around about their romance. But when asked about it, Camilla kept it hush-hush and simply said, "A lady never tells." Sources say that Camilla was actually the one holding back, because she was scared of getting turned down by the royal hottie. Thurlow addressed the rumors surrounding her alleged fling with Prince Harry back in 2017, and made it clear that she wanted to keep her focus on her current relationship with Jamie. She said she didn't want her past relationships to get in the way of having a future with someone, and that she's very happy with Jamie right now. It looks like Camilla is all about moving forward and leaving the past where it belongs. While that's pretty intense in its own right, I can't help but assume the Island girls have got a thing for getting arrested. Turns out Love Island's Zara Holland got herself into a bit of a pickle. She and her boyfriend Elliot Love were in Barbados in December 2021 when he tested positive for COVID-19. They were told to isolate themselves at the Sugar Bay Hotel, but instead they tried to flee the island. As a result, Zara faced the possibility of up to a year in jail and a $23,987 fine. So it's safe to say their attempt to escape the situation only made it worse. The police intercepted them at the airport, while they were trying to catch a flight back to the UK. As a result, Zara was fined and avoided a jail sentence after facing trial in District A Magistrates Court in Barbados in January 2022. It seems like her Love Island fame didn't get her off the hook completely, but at least the punishment wasn't as severe as it could have been. And then we've got another cheating scandal. Gabby and Marcel had a rough go of it in May 2018. While they were on a romantic holiday in Mexico together, Marcel had apparently cheated on her. According to a source who spoke to The Sun, the two had a fight one night, and Gabby went back to their hotel room to sleep. Meanwhile, Marcel started chatting up another woman at the bar and eventually kissed her in front of other guests. It's a shame that their love story ended in such a disappointing way.
Head in the villa, but that won't stop us from picking his brains tonight. Here's Johnny.
Then there's the leaked NSFW photo. The infamous news about Alex's on the internet was certainly something that will stick in people's memories for a long time to come. It's almost like a "where were you when it happened" moment. Love Island fans and followers of the show were shocked to learn that the doctor's ding-dong had made its way onto the internet for all to see. It's a cautionary tale about the perils of being in the public eye. Also, apparently the lie detector was all a big lie. The lie detector task in 2017 didn't go over well with some of the former Islanders. In fact, the contestants from 2016 took to Twitter to share their thoughts on the matter. Katie McDermott was not a fan, tweeting that it was a day when the producers chose who passed and who failed. Cara De La Hoyd also shared her opinion, revealing that the whole thing was a major and not actually real. And let's not forget Alex Bowen's sassy comment, comparing the lie detector to his new teeth. Looks like not everyone was convinced by the drama.
We was having a conversation. I was midway through a sentence. I think he went to talk to someone else.
While that's pretty scandalous, do you know what tops it off? Canceling a wedding just 1 week before. Island's Johnny made headlines when he called off his wedding to Lauren Baxter. You guessed it, he did it just a week before they were set to get married. According to sources, Johnny got cold feet and ended the engagement abruptly. The couple had planned to get married in Santorini, Greece, and Lauren was booking her makeup artist when everything fell apart. It's never easy when a relationship ends, but calling off a wedding just a week before must have been particularly devastating for both parties involved. And of course, the home wrecking scandal. Poor Lauren became the target of a lot of hate after being photographed with Zayn Malik on holiday in Thailand. The picture of the two with his arm around her caused a lot of controversy, and even led to Zayn quitting One Direction and ending his engagement to Perry Edwards. Unfortunately, everyone seemed to blame Lauren for the fallout. It's never easy being in the public eye, especially when you get caught up in someone else's drama. Having said that, these were Love Island's biggest scandals ever.
I don't want you to work all day, but I want you to be true.